it's Micah and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be setting up my weekly spread for the month of May. And I'm doing something different this week because I'm trying out the Dutch door spread. But before I get started guys, no wait, actually I'm already starting in the video, but I just want to let you guys know that I also post my bullet journal spreads on my Instagram account, so if you haven't checked it out yet, please do and follow me at Micah Journals. Alright, so going back to the video. So a Dutch door spread is where you cut a small portion of your bullet journal page to create an extra page in your journal, so it actually creates more space and you can also get creative with it. However, for me, I rarely use the Dutch door spread because it's very risky because you're cutting out a page in your journal and I'm not really good at cutting, I'm not really that artistic, so I rarely use the Dutch door spread. And another thing, it takes a lot of time to create a Dutch door spread. But then for the past few months, I've been using the same weekly layout. That's why I wanted to try something different just to spice things up a bit. That's why I decided to give the Dutch door another try. So as you can see, I am now coloring in these breakfast doodles that I made. Oh, by the way guys, if you haven't seen my make plan with me, it's also up on my channel, since I'm doing a breakfast theme for this month, and this is why I'm doodling these breakfast food, which are my favorite, especially the pancakes. I think it's improving. They're starting to look like pancakes to me. Anyway guys, so I'm just gonna leave it here and just to let you guys see how I did my process. Alright guys, so here comes the risky part of creating a Dutch door spread, because this is the part where you will cut out a portion of the page. And for me, it's my first time to use a cutter, that's why I was really scared that I will cut through the other pages of my journal. As you can see, I was hesitating, and then I just decided to use a pair of scissors. I went the hard way guys, and it's quite hard because this page is like, it's not just like a straight line that you can easily cut out using a pair of scissors. And yeah, the struggle was real on this one guys, but I managed to get through this cutting process. And then after cutting that out, I decided to give the cutter another try. It's just maybe it might be easier now that it's like the half of it is like cut out. And yet I still did not know how to use a cutter guys. It's something that I need to work on, but for this part I think I managed. I think I was starting to learn how to use it until I ruined the cupcake, I think, and that's why I went back to using a pair of scissors. That was me being indecisive.
In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
Okay, so now I'm just outlining the doodles again just so it would stand out more. By this point, I was already like celebrating inside because I'm so happy and so proud of myself for how this Dutch door turned out. I was really skeptical at first because of all that cutting, but I managed, I survived, and it turned out really cute. Look at that. And for the next page, I wasn't planning on drawing the breakfast food again because it took me a while to draw all of these. But then looking at the next page, it looked really empty. That's why I decided to trace the doodles again. Luckily, I could easily see the marks. That's why it really saved me some time to doodle all of these breakfast food again. Moving on to my favorite part of doodling is the coloring part because it just brings so much life to it. And speaking of doodle, I also did a doodle with me video where I doodled some food puns and some pickup lines. I had so much fun filming that. It's also up in my channel, guys, so please also check that out. And we're almost done with the coloring part. Yay! And we are on to the next part in a bit.
In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started.
Now I'm just drawing in a mini calendar on the left side of my weekly spread, and then I highlighted the week we are currently on, which is the 3rd week of May. And then next, I divided my Dutch door spread into half. This is where I'm going to write my daily to-dos for the week. And now I'm just writing in the days of the week. I don't really have a specific font that I use, but then I just like to write in cursive for the days of the week. And then next, I drew in my weekly event on the bottom part of the mini calendar, and this is divided into, how many lines are there? I think it's like 6, and separated into 4 dot grid spaces. What's really good about Dutch door spread is that it really creates more space if you want to add in your habit trackers or any other stuff that you want to include in your weekly layout. So for me, I have my weekly events on the left side, and then on the right side I have my grocery list, my YouTube tracker. It's where I just keep track of what I need to do for my channel that week, whether I have something to upload or editing to do. And then lastly, it's my Instagram tracker, just to remind me of any posts that I need to be uploading on my Instagram page. And that's it for my Dutch door spread. And here's a flip through. And that's it for my Dutch door weekly spread. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!